Shalom, shalom. It's Falling Yeshua. Welcome again to the Rock. I don't need no man. I don't need no man. Y'all brothers have done heard this. And some of y'all sisters done said it. I don't need no man. For myself, when I hear that, I don't get offended. I don't get bothered by it either. In fact, I'm very grateful that she stated that. Because it's going to save a lot of y'all brothers energy and time and resources, which you shouldn't be spending on them anyways, unless he's your wife. But you'll be spending a lot of things on them for a woman that knows that she don't need you. In fact, I think it's an honorable thing when she states that. I don't need no man. Because that should just be the red light of, all right, leave her alone. Not I'm going to try to convince her that she needs men. Some of y'all brothers, you get very offended by when women say that. And I don't. I don't get offended by it. I thank them. I honor you. Now, the problem is when they try to go and use the Bible to try and, I don't need no man because I got Jesus, or I don't need no man because, I'm a woman of the book, or you look at Deborah, and, they try to streamline their argument, and they don't understand. Deborah was married. They don't understand that part. The Bible, they don't understand. There's a lot about that story of Deborah that people, they take one part out and say, she was the only woman that has ever had that role in Israel, but they all hold on to that role and say, well, that's me. Whatever. But anyways, but you shouldn't be offended by it, brothers. In fact, you have to understand, in this world, in this country, this westernized world, marriage is not esteemed like it should be. Family is not esteemed like it should be. You men aren't as esteemed as you should be. Because this country has become very westernized. What I mean by that is, you look in the book, you look in Sirach. You look at, the Bible says that it's a weighty matter when a man, marries his daughter. When he marries his daughter to another man. Not he marries his own daughter, but he marries his daughter to another man. When he finds a man. In this country today, it's not a big deal. In this country today, men don't care if their daughters get married. They're not assisting, they're not striving, they're not trying to make sure their daughters are married, but they want an input in when their daughters get married. They want an input in it. You shouldn't marry that man. Well, father, you ain't trying to, you ain't doing your job as a father. So, and it puts a different spin on the story. When you have a biblical understanding, it puts a different spin. And when you see the need of marriage, the need that a woman's supposed to have having a covering, you'll understand the story of Laban and Rachel and Leah. You'll understand why Laban made sure that Leah got married before Rachel did, because he was not about to have his daughter with him that is not married, because it's a weighty matter. It's a weighty matter. And today, too many men have their daughters just running around rogue, to the point where they then adopt that Americanized ideology and spirit, which is, I don't need no husband. And that, hey, they may not need you, and that's cool. It's cool. I don't need no husband. That's cool. I don't need direction. That's cool. I don't need a head. That's cool. I don't need, direction. That's cool. I don't need nourishing. That's cool. I don't need cherishing. That's cool. I don't need to fulfill what the book says I'm supposed to fulfill as a wife. That's cool. I don't need to be a virtuous woman, because if you read Proverbs 31, the first thing it talks about in a virtuous woman, go read it. You can't be married. You can't be a virtuous woman and not be married. Look at Sirach chapter 26. You cannot be a virtuous woman and not married. All that stuff is cool. But is it Yahweh? Is what we're talking about Yahweh? So you shouldn't be offended if a woman don't need you. Because there are those that will. There are those that will. And it's kind of like, I like honesty, from people. If a person, I've lived in areas that were racist, truly racist, not racist because a person looked at you wrong or they looked at you, and they made a funny face and, well, they were white and I'm black and they made a funny face at me because I lived in hoods and many people that looked just like me made funny faces at me. Many of them. They even tried to hurt me too. I'm just saying. But I appreciated the people that could come to me and say, hey, I don't like you because of your skin color. Cool. I'm fine with that. I don't like you either. Because I'm grateful because that person at least showed their colors to me, so I at least know that don't ever see that person as a friend. See him as an enemy. Too many of you brothers waste time on women that don't need you. You're trying to wine and dine her and convince her to need you, and she don't need you. Because needing somebody, again, I will say look up the word need. Get an understanding of what these words mean. When a person says, I need you, that's a powerful, powerful, powerful statement. Need. That's a little bit more, a little bit more. That's a lot more than, well, you're cool, or, well, sometimes I need you, and sometimes I don't, What that woman has to understand is, I'm a rib, and that's my body. I'm a rib, and I belong to that body. Just like we as men belong, we are ribs to the body of Messiah. We are ribs to the Mashiach, to Yeshua. We are part of his body. We understand that as men. So we can say adequately, we need Yah. I need Yeshua. I need the blood of Yeshua. We can adequately say that. But even though the book says what it says to women, they can still say, well, I don't need what Yah said I'm supposed to be a part of. I don't need to be part of anybody's body. All I have to do is do me. And you know what, brothers? You can't convince her to do otherwise. So stop trying. Stop trying to win her over with your words. Understand her words and leave that alone. We got to spend less time wasting our resources and time. Our time is limited. Limited. Shit, do you not see what's going on in this world? Do you not see the turmoil, I just heard in Florida, now I'm not sure, I haven't checked the sources, if any of y'all know, but there was a Walmart that was putting like locks and anti-theft devices on their meat. There's a lot more going on in this world right now. Food scarcity, being able, I've talked about that, I don't know, for years, 3, 4 years, 5 years on this channel, food. And now the famine is coming. And now it's knocking on the door, and now they're saying that things are only going to get worse. And with famine and fertilizer problems and food shortages, we also have a heavy amount of inflation. So the prices of food, the prices of gas, the prices of all the necessities that you need to live and live comfortably are going up. But I don't need. That's cool. That is absolutely cool. So what you brothers need to be doing is focusing on those that do need you. If that is your wife, if that is your children, if you don't have a wife and that is just you, if that is whoever it may be, you need to focus on the ones that need you and are showing you that they need you. And if they don't need you, that's cool. Let them go. They should be showing you that they need you. The same way we show Messiah, we need him. We obey his commandments. We make sure that we follow his laws. We make sure that we have the fear of him inside of us. We operate in a reverence and in a awe of Yah. We don't sit back and be like, well, I really don't. I mean, I guess I need him, but, I need him enough so that, that he can make sure that I got food and, you know what I'm saying? No. You better start showing y'all you need him. But for those of you that don't need no sister, I don't need no man, you women, I don't need no man, that's cool. Hallelujah. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for letting it be known. Just make sure you don't try to use the Bible to justify that. Just say it. Just say, hey, I don't need no man, and that's where I stand. And I can say, hey, I respect you. I respect you and I honor you. Brothers, you better hear these words. She don't need you. And if you're not being shown that you're needed as a brother, hey, time is running out. Time is running out to get your household in order. Time is running out. You don't need to be playing these games. Anyways, I hope that kind of answers the emails. As far as that one goes, we'll have another one tomorrow. I think the sisters are doing a video similar to this because they got a question also. So they're responding on their end, and I'm responding because of my end. But anyways, if you're not needed, brothers, move on. Move on. And for you sisters that are bold enough to say, I don't need no man, hey, I honor you for at least stating that you don't need us. Brothers, there's no reason to get mad. There's no reason to call them out their name. There's no reason to talk crap about them or slander them or go at them. Let them be. Now, don't let them use the Bible to try and justify that. Defend your belief. Defend your book. Anyways, bless y'all. Hope you have a blessed third day? Fourth day? Fourth day. I think it's fourth day. And obviously for you sisters that need your husbands, need your covering, this does not apply to you. Not one bit whatsoever. We honor and we bless y'all. Shalom.